The Highlanders are on the road to the finals. That's right. After wins throughout the whole season, they are one match away from an unbeaten year of round-robin matches, but they have secured their spot in the semi-finals of the 2016 Super Rugby season. Now, can they finish it off, icing on the cake, against the Chiefs? Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Group, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Highlanders career mode, where we have a settled side, we have a fantastic side, and we have booked our place in one of the two semi-finals already, with one match still to play against the Chiefs. It is at home. It is a reward for all our brilliant home fans here. The Highlanders unchanged going into today's match. The only changes, as by what the fans have said, that's you guys called for Ben Smith to take over some kicking duty, so that is exactly what he will be doing. Robbie Robertson will be left to just run the cutter, run the play himself, and play his running game, which he's so good at. The team has been brilliant. It's been filtered down, and we've come up with possibly one of the best 15s in Super Rugby history. Their final opponents for this season are the Chiefs. Now, the Chiefs are having a year to forget, to be perfectly honest with you all. They are last in the New Zealand Conference with a 5-win and 10-loss record. Their previous two games, losses to both of their New Zealand rivals, 36-18 to the Crusaders, they went down, and 27-22 to the Hurricanes. Now, following this match, it's going to be very interesting to see just where all these sides end up. For it. As for the Chiefs, their season is over, and they have a chance here to be the spoil sports and to ruin a perfect season for this Highlanders team. They have 80 minutes left and they'll be off to their off-season, the Chiefs. Can they make the most of this given opportunity in the 20th round of the 2016 Super Rugby season? All set for kickoff, and surprisingly here it will be Tuera Kurabalo who will be kicking off for the Chiefs, trying something new here. At least they still have a scrum half in the squad, as Moen has taken the kickoff down. Alexander gets it. Here's Robinson. They're going to attack right from the outset. Beautiful ball over the top to Osborne. Osborne looks to go over the top. Beautiful chip for Robbie Robinson. Oh my goodness, that is magical. What a start here for Highlanders. That is superb. Absolutely classy. One of a kind. What a match. What a start, this Highlanders team. That is superb. Osborne with the chip and field, he got taken out, and look at Robinson go! Too much speed for Brusoa's only opponent in Chase. That is just the best start you'll ever see in a game of rugby. Full stop. Look at the speed that Robinson picked that ball up. He did not slow down a whisker. Oh, that is one of the top starts you'll ever see. Not only starts, that is one of the best tries you will see in rugby history. Unbelievable start to this match. Ben Smith has his first task as goal kicker. And what can he manage here? Right out in front, the fullback, the captain, Mr. Do-It-All, Ben Smith, gets his first points off the kicking tee for the season. And the Highlanders try a little experiment of their own. Ben Smith off the tee. Well, who saw that start coming for the Highlanders? Osborne with the perfect chip and field. Goodness gracious. What a start. It's 7-0. Oh, look at this now for the Chiefs. Throw in beautifully infield now for Kane. Brousseau with an outstanding offload. Now Kurabalo gives it away. Matamaru finds width, and it's thrown up against Robinson. Oh no, it's up against Osborne.
Release.
And Osborne has taken him to ground. Aaron Smith finds Nasimanu, who goes to Moen. Goodness me, these passes are slick today. Both teams willing to throw it. Give us some air as Kurabalo and Aaron Smith meet once again. Oh, Aaron Smith's actually turned this over. He squeezed it out for Sonny Bill, and he does something pretty clever. He smashes it into touch. Such an experienced, cool, calm, collected head on those shoulders of Sonny Bill. What a start to this match. Here's Salah will throw in. Oh, he's given it to Itzapik. And Aaron Smith knocks on. Well, double mistake there. Poor throw from the Chiefs hooker Salah, and then it's knocked on straight away from Aaron Smith. Wow, well, this is a top shelf match here. It's first versus fifth, the top of the table versus bottom. Yeah, they're playing it out like they are the two best teams in the competition. Kerbalo feeds for the Chiefs, and they have a chance to reply to that magical start from the Highlanders. Good scrum. And Matamanua just leaves it alone and gives it to Brousseau. He pops it in field, and a good run here from Tupi. It's there for Anscombe. First time we've mentioned him. He's put this to the heavens. Up it goes. It's right on the line. And Aaron Smith makes up for his mistake. Big air ball there from Anscombe. And Robinson will have no complaints about a free kick downfield. This is close to the touch. Oh, it is in touch from Sam Cane. Mistake from the open side. A foot on the line. As he caught that ball, and that is just gifting this Highlanders side yards. You cannot give these guys yards. Motu'u throws in. Etzebeth at the front, finds Robinson. Oh, Robinson looking to put a little dinky one over the top. Hasn't worked out for him, and he's going to lose possession. As a result, the Chiefs get it back. Kerbalo goes short side, and Etzebeth meets his opposite man in Fitzgerald. Holds him up. Alexander's miles offside. What's he thinking? As Salah goes for a bit of a run down the short side. He's taken from our follow. Now they look wide. Anscombe passing in the tackle. Well done to Ngātai. Ngātai grubbering. But it's all carried over very easily from Patrick Osborne. Brilliant work. Here's Moen. Bit of a run. Gets rid of the number 8. And Matamua gets slapped away. Highlanders look for possession here. Slow ball. The Chiefs don't choose to compete too much. How far over the top for Robinson, and Robinson just about slides through. It says very good work here. Oh, beautiful tackle from Anscombe. Here's Folau. Oh, Folau's through. There's a support. It's there in Stowers, and Sherwin Stowers will say goodbye to the Chiefs. He is in try number 2, and this is why you do not gift the Highlanders the ball. Give them an inch and they'll take a mile, as the saying goes. The Highlanders get given a little window and they take the whole field. That is all it needs. It was the little step from Folau that created the 2-on-1, and after that it is goodbye, good night. And Stowers opens up, gets those little igniters going, and he is out of here. We know his try-scoring exploits hasn't been as prolific this year, but boy, when they need him, he's always there. Man on, Folau did the hard work. Boy, Folau's come on leaps and bounds in these last few weeks. And it's another try under the sticks, just when the Chiefs were looking to build something. Ben Smith, right in front, 2 points. Well, he's not making too bad of a job with this Ben Smith of his kicking duties. Albeit he's had rather easy ones. But there's still points on the board. It's 14-0, the Highlanders making light work of the Chiefs at the moment. Good workout for both sides, though. The Highlanders' defence has been tested as Kerbalo resumes the game, and Moen. Oh, Moen's caught a good tackle from Anscombe. Armitage is the only real man back there for the Highlanders. Now the reinforcements come. And as I mentioned, it's, well, really a big test here defensively as Osborne goes round the outside, puts on the fend, gets away from one, finds Folau! Oh, it's good night again! Israel Folau over the 20. He's going now, 22. Here comes Brousseau. Here comes Fruin. And they say no chance. Israel Folau, what a try! Patrick Osborne, once again the architect behind a brilliant move. Just when it looked like the Highlanders were in trouble, Sonny Bill didn't want to kick this time. He threaded a beautiful needle, and then it was that man out in the left wing, Patrick Osborne. Well, he has been in phenomenal form this season. Brousseau comes across, he's the quickest man for the Chiefs, but he couldn't handle the heat of Folau at outside centre. Fruin, he's quick as well, but 13 on 13, boy, what a matchup that is. Folau gets try number 3. When the Highlanders were looking in trouble, they've pulled something right out of the top drawer. Could you ask for anything else from the side? Ben Smith. In front of the sticks again. Oh, this time he's shanked that one to the left, hooked it inside. And his first unsuccessful conversion of the night. It's 19-0. The Chiefs trailing the Highlanders by quite a considerable margin now. Nearing half-time, they won't be able to wait until they can get inside those sheds. Have a talk to their coaches. Find out what's going wrong. But to be completely honest with them, they're just being outclassed. Matu'u. Once again, the Highlanders caught on the back foot, but they make a good work of it. And Aaron Smith finds it to Folau. This time pops it up for Osborne. He finds Sonny Bill on hand. Sonny Bill looks infield. Tries to go back to his support. Good work as Ratulik gets the ball at the back. Finds Nasi Manu. It's a beef. Flings it out to Aaron Smith. Now they change direction again. Ratulik finds Folau. And now Israel Folau's through once more. Oh, comes up against the fullback. And Andrew Hall takes him down in a screaming heap. But another good bust from Israel Folau. Nasi Manu. Williams gets it to Robinson. There's open paddock here. Robbie Robinson and Brousseau. Here comes Tim Williams. But Robbie Robinson will say once again, give me an inch, I'll take a mile. See you later. Goodbye. Robinson in for another one. Fourth try bonus point for the Highlanders as well. Well, Sonny Bill just demands so much attention. He got destroyed from Ngatai, but he got the pass away. That's the difference, and Robinson knows his way to the try line. He knows that chalk oh so well. And despite the chase from two very good speedsters, Tim Williams and Brousseau, they couldn't reel him in. They needed another 50 metres. They might have got close. What a try, Robbie Robinson. Boy, this Highlanders outfit is classy. And twice now they've sparked from their own 22. And it's only giving them confidence that they'll just build on. Here's Ben Smith again. And, oh, he's done the same thing twice now. He's just hooked that one inside the left-hand upright. So a good night of the kicking tee, 2 from 2, turns into not so good 2 from 4 as we go to the half-time break. The Highlanders destroying their Chiefs at the moment by a good margin of 24 points to zip. Let's have a look at the score card and the stats. 24-0 as I mentioned, but it is possession. That is just destroying the Chiefs. 84%. But the fact is here that it's not only the possession here. It is the defence of the Chiefs that is woeful. They've missed tackles. There's massive holes in their backline. And the fullback, Andrew Horrell, where have you been? I mean, there's never a fullback in position when the Highlanders make a break. And it just leaves open paddock. This backline of the Highlanders is just pace plus. You cannot give them space. They will cook you and leave you for dust. So that's the possession, 84%. That's a huge amount. The Chiefs, well, they've kicked deep. But the Highlanders now, after that try from Folau, they got the confidence to say, we will just attack you from anywhere and we'll destroy you. We will rip you up and score tries from anywhere on this glorious piece of grass. They are at home, in front of their fans, undefeated. The confidence couldn't get any higher. They've made 4 handling errors, not such a big deal, 4 line breaks and 4 tries. Eat that up, stats fans. That is huge. So does the Highlanders up 24-0 at half-time. The Chiefs are suffering badly. They have 40 minutes left of their season. They're not going to get any joy here. Let's get back to the second half where the Highlanders will resume their onslaught possibly against the Chiefs. Well, hasn't this man been a revelation? Got rid of those kicking duties and he's really sparked up. Here he goes, kicking off deep down into Chiefs territory. Oh, and Folau has hammered Robbie Frolin. Wow. We said in the first half that is a matchup. But boy, take it to a new level, guys. A high tackle on Fruin by Folau. And Kerabalo will slow it down with a kick into touch. Matu'u trying to keep that one in the field of play. Again, valiant effort, unsuccessful. And it is a line out for the Chiefs. Salah will throw in. Right on halfway, this match as a spectacle, as a competition, is over as Ratulik steals the line out and he throws it into touch. Just to say, I'm going to troll your line out, Chiefs, but we don't need the ball. But we're still going to destroy your set piece. Another line out for Salah. And he's thrown it to the back. This time the Chiefs get it through Kane. Kane fires a big ball out for Fruin, and Folau was on him in a flash. Look at Brousseau! He's hammered Stowers, and it's Hanscom giving it a time for Natai. Beautiful tackle, taking him down, shutting down the attack. Now they go wide. It's there with Matamura as he goes into the 22. It's advantage to the Chiefs, but the Highlanders trying to disrupt their ball. It's back for Kerbalo. He looks wide over the top. Advantage is over. It's Brousseau cuts the line. He's going in for it. Beautiful try for Natai. Charlie Natai, step off the left foot, eat your heart out. That is beautiful. Left Ben Smith for dust. Watch this from Kerbalo. Beautiful ball. There's Brousseau. There is Natai. Beautiful show and tell. Left Ben Smith gasping for air as he went into the stands. And the Chiefs hit back. Not done and dusted just yet, they say. Brousseau was the one, as I said, cut them up to start with. He got in that little gap that put them in that 50-50 position. And then the quick finishing from Natai. We know how good he is from previous Chiefs matches. Gareth Hanscom will have the kicking duties. I guess you could say that the Chiefs had the advantage when it comes to kicking tee options, as there's a good kick. Hanscom with two more. The Chiefs on the scoreboard, 24-7. That won't please the Highlanders too much, as the scoreboard seems to have found itself a glitch there. The Highlanders being told to release in the tackle, despite not being anywhere near the ball, as Brousseau, oh, he goes an absolute steam train. He's bulldozed through a couple of tackles. It's advantage to the Chiefs. What's going on here? Well, the Chiefs have another advantage to play with as they go wide. Tupi finds it to Hanscom, and advantage is over. Ben Smith chasing the ball as it's kicked through, and he gets it back. He looks to the left side. Nasimano on hand. He's squirted it out. Left alone for Williams, and it's picked up from Matamura. And here's Fruin finding Timnila Williams, who is dumped. Beautiful tackle from Armitage. And now Armitage just a bit greedy in the tackle. Wow. Should have been a turnover, one would say. What's the option here for Kerbalo? They're going to go for the corner. Castex, the captain, opting for the line out. Well, fair enough for the Chiefs. That's what they need to do as well, because they're behind by quite a considerable amount. Here's Salah. Hasn't had a great day when it comes to line outs, and that continues. Robertson gets the ball, a first receiver, and he's just pumped this downfield. Good kick. And finds Horrell at the back. Horrell runs and passes it off. Tupi, back in field, he goes for Salah.
Release.
Salah's taken down. The Highlanders try to get the ball back, but the Chiefs are making a good effort here in the second half. Here's Ndonga. Oh, good intercept. Ratulik has chipped it over the top. Remarkable stuff from the big man. Here's Horrell. Goes through one. Finds Sam Kane. Back outside for Timnila Williams. And the field they go. And it's Tupi trying to bust through. But the Highlanders eventually take him down. The Chiefs are stepping it up here. Big time. And wide it goes. Timnila Williams. He's in for the try. The Chiefs get a double. And they look absolutely thrilled with that effort. You wouldn't put it past them here. They are storming back into this game. The Highlanders' defence is being stretched, is being torn up, and they just found the space eventually. What a comeback this has been from the Chiefs. They've found some spaces, and they've really stepped up their game. Timnila Williams, we know how good of a finisher he is. We've seen a lot of these Chiefs players before. But he has been marked heavily. But this time, he found space, and credit to him, he has not given up the ghost at all. Anscombe with an important kick. Again, they all are points. So important as the leaders cut down to 10. 24-14. The Chiefs still need to score twice, and they only have 13 minutes. But boy, they've ran a bit of a contest out of this. Robinson, 12 on the clock, kicks off. He goes wide to the forward side, and Stowers! Oh, brilliant work from Sherwin Stowers. Too bad his pass off the mark, and now Kane finds his hooker Salah.
Release.
And haven't the Highlanders been starved of possession here? Completely haven't seen anything. Here's Karbala. Oh, that's another high shot. Stephen Armitage is in trouble. Oh, dearie me for the Highlanders. This could get bad. Yellow card. Armitage is gone. And we will not see him back unless the game runs considerably over time. Karbala will go for touch, and the Chiefs, well, they stiff an opportunity here. Horrell has been quite good from fullback for the Chiefs in the second half. The yellow card, how's it going to affect the outcome? Salah with the throw-in. Boy, he's had an average match, but his second half's been a lot better. Oh no, Nasi Manu gets a line-out take. And now Osborne passes Folau. Folau cuts him in half. Folau's through. He grows past Horrell. Karbala gets chase, but it's going to be Folau. One more for the road. Goes Folau. Gets a double in this final round robin match, and he sinks the Chiefs to their last defeat of the season. Well, he struggled, has Israel Folau, but now he's really found his spot. Outside centre, he was trialled here. Tim Nano-Williams couldn't reach it. He was desperately trying. But Israel Folau, boy, he is such a quality, skilled player. And look at that grubber off the shin, just trying to time it. Good work. The Highlanders get the important try to snuff out the attempted comeback from the Chiefs. And Ben Smith will possibly get the final say here. With another conversion attempt, fifth try. This one's a decent nudge, but it's well wide in the end. And what started off as a successful trial with Ben Smith kicking from the tee has ended up not so. The lead is now 15. Still yellow card for Armitage. Highlanders a bit in disarray there as to where they're going to stand with the absence of their open side flanker. Moen finds Aaron Smith, delivers a bullet pass for Tulloch, who does the same away for Osborne. And look out, because Israel Folau is streaking up the left-hand touchline. He's in for a hat-trick. Israel Folau gets number 3. Superb finishing from Israel Folau. That's what we signed him for, and that's what you know he's capable of. It's taken the season, but thank goodness the money's coming good now for the Highlanders. He could be a real factor in these playoff series, the semi-finals and possibly a final. He could be a game winner. Along with the man that made that pass, Patrick Osborne, this backline is looking the best it could possibly be. All of these players in the big numbers can cut you up and score just an unthinkable try from absolutely nowhere. We've seen it from Robinson. We've seen it from Ben Smith as well. Osborne, Stowers can do it. Sonny Bill can do it as well. It is just a magnificent group of players. Ben Smith will finish the match off. He will have the final say with a successful conversion. 3 from 6. Your thoughts? Good match, bad match from the tee for Ben Smith. But that is full time. The Highlanders have got an undefeated season. Round robin. Win after win after win. They have not been touched, and they'll head to the semi-finals, top of the table in the New Zealand Conference. The Chiefs unable to stop the juggernaut from rolling on. Well, the Highlanders have had to do it through the preliminary finals every year so far. Not this year. Boy, they're refined. and they've rounded this squad up to exactly how they want it. And the results tell the full tale. 36-14, a great match. Full of tries, full of running, full of breaks, full of excitement. 8 tries altogether, 6-2 going to the Highlanders. Robinson got a double. Robbie Robinson, great match for him. Folau got the hat-trick. And Sherwin Stowers, who's normally got those numbers beside his name, just the one for him tonight. But a great team performance. Ben Smith kicking 3 from 6. How'd he go? It's still up in the air who's going to take that tee, but when you got a team that can score tries at will like this, do you even need a kicker in the team? As for the Chiefs, 2 tries and 2 good tries as well. Natai's was superb. That was sublime. Nato Williams was a result of some super pressure that built up, cut them up, and eventually they just could not keep up the scrambling defence. Tim Nato Williams got the try. Gareth Hanscom, 2 from 2 from the tee. He's a good kicker, but didn't see him scoring any tries. As for the stats, 67% of possession. The Chiefs did come back well, and they got some ball in their hands. They looked good, but they couldn't get enough points in the end. And 2 final blows from Israel Folau was enough to put them to bed. Territory 58-42 to the Chiefs. Line breaks 6-4. Look at that. 6 line breaks and 6 tries. That is freakish ability. The support play tonight from the Highlanders was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Someone made a break. There was a try. It was simple as that. Put it down to Horrell being out of position. Put it down to fantastic support play. A bit of both, no doubt. 7 handling errors for the Highlanders, none for the Chiefs. It's probably the only good point they can take from this match. In the end, they've been hammered, 36-14. Let's check out the final standings. And we'll have preliminary finals as well, would have played out. And we'll see who we have for the semi-finals of the 2016 Super Rugby season. So let's check out the final round results before we have a look and have a workout of who has made the finals, before checking out who we will see in the semi-finals after the preliminary finals have been played out. First things first, results from round 20, and we have at the top of the table the Crusaders going down to the Hurricanes, which is good for the Hurricanes' hopes of getting into the next round. The Blues have thrashed the Rebels. The Highlanders, a great win, 36-14, as we just watched over the Chiefs. That was a good match. Thoroughly enjoyable game, that one. The Brumbies have beaten the Reds. Well, now that's going to be interesting for the Australian Conference, because both those two sides were really battling for one of those preliminary final spots. The Waratahs, oh wow, look at that scoreline, 78-6 over the Western Force. The Sharks, another big win, 62-3 over the woeful Lions. The Stormers and the Bulls rounded out the round robin, and it was 22-15. The Bulls getting that win. Now let's have a look at the standings here and work out for ourselves who has made the next round of the Super Rugby competition. The preliminary finals will play out first, so let's go through quickly and work out. The Highlanders will go through semi-final. The Sharks will go through semi-final on 63, and the Waratahs will go through on 71. So it will be the Sharks who will play in the preliminary final. The Waratahs and the Highlanders straight through to a semi. So the Sharks are one team. The Bulls, Cheetahs, Stormers, Lions, they're all gone. No chance. It's between Australia, the Reds and the Brumbies, 44 and 41. So we can only find 3 teams here. 44 and 41. Oh, the Hurricanes. Oh, the Brumbies are going to do it. Better points differential. So it will be the Reds and the Brumbies. And the Blues from New Zealand, who will be the 3 wildcard sides. Wow, there you go. So, quick workout before we have a look at what actually happened. And there we go. Could have gone straight to this, but what's the fun in that? You just had to see how close the Hurricanes were to making it into the Brumbies spot. As a result, the first game was the Blues versus the Brumbies, and, well, Australia would have been very buoyed by this. They would have said, yes, 6 teams into the playoffs. We've got 3. That's a great chance for us. to get champions, especially when they were playing in the 2 last games. So there was a chance that there could have been 3 Australian sides in the 4 of the semi-finals. As a result, the Blues have taken out the Brumbies 22-16, and the Sharks have thrashed the Reds 46-18. Well, which has given us semi-finals like this. Highlanders at home versus the Sharks, the top place South African side. Keep that in mind. And the Waratahs will face the Blues. So it is the Waratahs, top place Australian side, up against the Blues, second from New Zealand, and the only side not to top their pool, or their conference, I should say. So the Highlanders, the Sharks and Waratahs all top their respective conferences. The Blues are the one wildcard side to make it. So there you go. That is what we have in store for our semi-final at home, and we will face either the Waratahs or the Blues in the final. Shall we make it? Let's add that in. I wouldn't have a clue if we will or not. The Sharks, a tough proposition, and this match yet to be played out, so who knows what's going to happen. Could the first loss for the Highlanders be in the semi-final? Goodness me, how gutting could that be? That is what we have in store, and that is my time for today. So now we're getting to the stage of the tournament. It's time to start thinking of next season as well. Players we want to leave or join. I wouldn't get too excited about it just yet, but it's time to get the thinking caps on. This team is very good. Would it be an idea just to re-sign most of the players we've got and move on? But that's still at least 2 games away. So we'll keep that in mind for a little while yet. But it is semi-finals. At least 1 game for the Highlanders still to go against the Sharks, Forsyth Bar Stadium. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.